Little did I know then, but these steps were going to lead me to my biggest test so far. Keep watching to find out if I make it to the top. So we'll be just going to the right, then hopping over a bit higher up, and then find our way up to the top. So far, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So you'll have to excuse me, I need to put my bank card in my van. What a pillock. After getting fuel this morning, oh god, that was painful as well. It's just, yeah, fueled up yesterday, put 40 quid in. It didn't even get it to a quarter of a tank. So nice little warm up. Nice little leg warm up there just from the car park. So yeah, I started coming here last year to Ogwyn Valley when we was doing the 25 Peaks Challenge. And this place kind of sticks in your head really. I think it's the first place I came to in Wales. The automatic thing to do is, you think Wales, you think Snowdon. But I knew it was going to be busy. Want somewhere a little bit quieter, so I did a bit of research. But the area behind me there you can see is Carden Llewellyn. I think I've pronounced it right. And that's the first time I did anything other than Snowdon in North Wales. We're in a little valley at the moment where the lake is, but you're surrounded by peaks. It is just awe-inspiring. Just the topology of the hills, just the ruggedness of the mountains and stuff. I mean, I remember the first time I came here and I thought, my heart just sank. And I went, what am I doing? What am I doing? But then you start walking and then you start, climbing a little bit. You just lay it out in front of you and you think, wow, what an amazing place this is. Looks scary, like when you're driving up to it, but once you're in it, it's amazing. And I don't know if anybody can see there over my shoulder. We did that in October last year. It's called Trivan, and it's one of the 3000s. I think it's 917 meters, which I think it makes it just over 3,000 feet. We did that one last year, and you just got a view of Trivan, and I was like, I want to climb that, because I didn't even know what it was. It just looked like a fin sticking out of the ground. We did it last year in October with a mountaineering company. I tried to do it previously, and I just got out of the van and I looked up and I thought, nah, I'm not doing that. Not today. Not today. You can't even see the mountain at all. I'd recommend going with a guide if it's your first time, because you don't want to get lost up there really, especially if the cloud comes in. You don't want to get lost. You want to feel safe anyway. Yeah, so where we're heading to now is the Glidders. So in front of me there, you've got the Glidders Massive. I think the area over there, I think that is Devil's Kitchen. So where we're going today, just over the ridge, just over the little crest of the hill there is the lake. It's Lake Idwal. So IDVAL. And we're going to the other side of that to begin, or to assess a little bit of a scramble that we've got planned. Thank you to the bald scrambler as well. I just nicked it off your site. I think it's Daniel, the bald scrambler. So I watched one of his videos, brilliant videos. When you did this, it was a lot nicer. But we'll see how we get on. This is the first video I've done, and I've got a PC. So instead of doing all the editing on my phone, which is a very frustrating task, I can sit there on my PC, in the office, doing it all. It's just like a bit of a hobby for me. And I don't know if you've noticed as well, I don't have a dog with me today. It's a completely solo walk for me, so I don't have to worry about the only thing I'm responsible for is myself. But I just haven't got the added worry coming face to face with some sheeps, and Dottie will just pull me along. Which sometimes when you're going up a hill, it's great. But when you're going down a hill, not so good. So yeah, we're just heading over the ridge line now to where the lake is. And I can see the rock face that we can have a look at if it's scrambleable today. So this would be a good time to cut to the drone footage, wouldn't it? if that is the rock face there, then wow. Lots of people out today. Some in shorts and t-shirt, but maybe they're not doing proper stuff today. They're just getting out of the car and walking up and having a look. With what's going on in the world at the moment, I mean, this is just perfect, isn't it? It's just absolutely perfect. Yeah, I can actually see the route coming more clear now, but from here it looks bloody petrifying. I mean, I might not be able to get a lot of footage today either, because stupidly I brought the wrong cable to charge my peripherals, shall we say. I mean, that's fully charged, but I had to charge it up in the van this morning because I turned it on, it was like 30% charge, so to charge up in the van. Oh, you know, the preparation to do something like this, you don't really see, but you've got wires, you've got cables, you've got Bluetooth connections, you've got, you know, this, that and the other, you've got all your gear, you got your maps, you got your... I mean, the reason why I just waffle on is because getting some kind of narrative that makes sense is just another job, isn't it? I mean, I'll learn about the area, you know, I'll learn about the area and stuff, but I mean, I'm still looking at that big slab of rock there thinking, which way did he go? But yeah, I mean, I think a sense of humour is required as well. I mean, I'm just me and the wife and friends and family. That's my little bubble. That I think if you soak in, you know, what's going on in the world at the moment, you're just going to go mental, aren't you? You're just going to go mental. And it's Easter bank holiday weekend. What have you got planned? I mean, we're going to Skegness and I'm going to play golf, which I've not played in, oh God, 10 years. So I got a friend, well, it's my best friend, well, my wife's best friend's soon-to-be husband, Chris. We're going away in Scotland in a couple of weeks, and I mean, I'm a massive mountain biker. He loves his golf, so I thought, right, let's switch the tables. I'm gonna force him onto a bike. I'm going down some trails in Scotland, and I'm gonna play a bit of golf. I mean, it was my idea, so yeah, watch this space. It looks absolutely amazing. I mean, just being here is making me feel a million times better. I mean, last couple of days as well, I've been feeling a little bit run down as well because of the weather and not being able to get out. I've just been feeling a little bit run down. The weather's been absolutely atrocious. You can't get any routine with the weather. I mean, if it's raining today, I don't mind. I don't care. I'm outside, and I'm loving it. So I don't care. I mean, it's Wednesday, the 1st of April, 2026. Did a bit of work yesterday. You know, did a relatively big job, so I can afford to have today off. Obviously, I'm back in work tomorrow, and then we're going to Skegness on Friday. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing around here. I can hear some skylarks over there, actually. Just larking about. Just finding a mate, I think. And finding a suitable nest as well. I don't know if you can see there, where there's like a red line. So you can just see the buttress. So in between the boulder and there, you've got a little crack there, and I think that's called the Idwell Staircase. But we'll be going in the little crevice. There's some grass, so there's some grass there, and I think we're going to find a route just to hop over that a little bit higher up. Hopefully some good footholds there, and then up onto Seniors Ridge, I mean, I say it doesn't look too bad for a minute, but there's the skylarks. Amazing sound. Absolutely amazing sound. Just reminds you that spring is here. But yeah, we're just going to head up. We're just going to head around, and then to the foot, of the boulder. You can see the boulder there. So we'll be just going to the right, then hopping over a bit higher up, and then find our way up to the top. Like I say, I mean, I'm not going to put myself in any danger or anything like that. If I don't feel safe, I'm going to abort it and pick an alternative route up. There's no point in trying to be a hero, is there? So we just made it to the foot of the buttress. So what I'll be doing, there's a little bit of shale there, Hopefully it's not too loose. And you get to around about there, and you just hop over. You just hop over the boulder. So you're missing out the round bulbous kind of part there. You're going to the top of that and going up to Seniors Ridge at the top there. It's absolutely stunning. And I mean, the closer you get as well, you know, the less kind of imposing it looks, and it just looks like that when you're back there. But yeah, I've just mapped out my route in my head, and I'll be stopping, doing a little bit to camera if I can. I mean, it might be shaking. Hopefully we'll get to the top safely. I mean, the conditions look dry. Nice little waterfall up there. Might be able to get some nice views off when we're up there, and obviously to the side as well, feeding the Lakehead well. I mean, this is a nice little gentle scramble, so I think we just need to make it over there, across, and then back that way, and then over to Seniors Ridge. I'm just going to check all the footholds and stuff as I go. I mean, there is Glidavor is over that way if I choose to, or I could just go right to the top of this and then off to the right. But I've come all this way. So just done a nice little gentle scramble up it's quite loose stuff this, so it has to be kind of treated with caution really. Just make sure your footing's planted, just make sure your feet are planted and there's nothing going to slip from underneath your feet. So I'm just at the point now, if you look across there, just past the green stuff, that's the scramble up to Seniors Ridge. You can see there's quite a few little footholds and handholds. So what I'm going to see if we can get across the green stuff here safely. You can see it's quite wet. Good fun so far. Yeah, so it looks like I've reached the bit with the footholds. It's relatively smooth rock, but you can see these footholds and handles in it are plenty. I can probably make it to, I'd say, this little recess bit and reassess it there so I can see a bit further up there to Seniors Ridge. So far, it's absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. So you've made the little wet part there onto the main face of the scramble, I'd say. Some really nice kind of rock formations here. I wouldn't fancy this bit here. I mean, that looks just a tad too smooth, this bit here, and it's quite a long way down as well. But absolutely amazing views up here. It beats being in the office, doesn't it? I mean, that can wait. But yeah, onwards. At this point, I started to feel like this is where it could change. One wrong step here and it's not just a slip anymore. This isn't just a scramble now, this is commitment. That is the most scared I've been on a mountain before. You can see people with white helmets on down there doing a bit of grade 3 or a bit of rock climbing. I'd say this is probably a good grade 1 plus, or maybe even a 2, depending on which route you take. I feel like I've got to just carry on. And I mean, the views are getting better, aren't they, as you're getting higher up. I mean, that's the way we're heading up there. We're going to be getting to the top and going to the right. But yeah, let's carry on. I mean, some scramblers may be able to hold a camera in the hand and film, you know, and scramble at the same time. I ain't one of them. I'm the walking head. I'm not scramble ahead. This is one of those moments where you stop, take a breath, and try to take the emotion out of the situation. I'm going to get the drone up just to see if there's actually a route through this. So I would say probably just over halfway up now. It's took quite a bit of time. I did get the drone out, just take a little bit of footage. I mean, I was safely planted to do that. So I assessed the situation, so there was nothing that could possibly go wrong. But like I say, I had a bit of a false horizon before. I got over the first kind of climb to see what was over there, and it was the same again. You can just see the road there in the valley. That's the way we came up. You can just see the cars moving there. It's such a great location here because you're literally on the road straight onto the mountain. As long as you get here early, you know, you're guaranteed a parking space. Absolutely amazing day. Relatively low wind as well. I mean, if you get Wales, especially Ogwen Valley in a day like this, there is nothing better. In my opinion, there's nothing better. Well, it's all relative. I mean, this could be somebody else's nightmare, couldn't it? But I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Makes you feel alive. So yeah, I think just one little hiccup around the other side there. I couldn't find a route, and we're getting to a point where I thought if we go any higher, I'm not going to be able to get back down again. So I had to take a few tentative steps backwards, which is never advisable when you're scrambling, really. Suddenly I was met with like a waterfall with a bit of a drop off, so there were no kind of climbing routes. Took a wrong turn. I didn't take a wrong turn, I just took a turn that maybe I shouldn't have done, and ended up in a place where there were no footholds or anything like that. So I had to kind of retrace my steps back to where I started and find an alternative route. The alternative route was quite tough as well. It did test my nerve. It tested my nerve for sure. I mean, I'm sure this bit here will test my nerve as well. I don't know how close we are to the top. We can see the plateau up there. We can see the top up there. So I don't think we're too far from the top now. I'm 51 now. I mean, I'm 52 this year. And how did I get to 51 and just suddenly like decide that I wanted to do this kind of thing? It's bonkers. I think funny things happen to you when you turn 50 for sure. But yeah. Anyway, onwards and onwards and upwards and upwards. I've decided to postpone the little scramble there. I mean, the scrambling that we did, it was really good, but then it started to just get really, really wet and really, really slippy. And the footholds weren't they weren't flat, they were kind of rounded. So, and there were bits where you get to and you think, I'm gonna have to choose a different route here, but I don't want to kind of commit to that one route too much in case I can't get back down again. So we're on a relatively flatter bit now, just making our descent back down to the bottom. Like I said, I've just jarred my fingers a little bit as well. My fingers are a little bit sore. Yeah, I didn't want to injure myself doing that. As enjoyable as it was, but it just got to a point where it just wasn't enjoyable. You know, there's nothing wrong with coming down in your bum either. There is nothing wrong with coming down in your bum. I mean, I'm absolutely drenched. I mean, my pants are drenched, my bum's drenched, my bag's drenched. When I've been sliding down, I'd rather come down on my bum than any other part of my body. Yeah, we'll get to the bottom, maybe have some lunch, maybe have a snack, have a drink, think about, you know, what we've just done as well. Log it as a lesson. But yeah, you can just, I'm just on my way down now, and you can see how far, well, you can see how near to the top that I got. I mean, you can see the dark bit there. That's where it was taking me. But like I say, it was just so wet, and the falls just weren't solid enough. I mean, I can see some rock climbers down there. Maybe I should leave it to them, I think. A little bit kind of silly coming out and starting to do this. I'll put my hands up. Learn to walk before you can run, basically, and just be comfortable in your kind of abilities and being able to stay calm as well, which I think is key when you're doing stuff like this. Getting down safely. Just don't put yourself in any danger. I think that's the key. So yeah, I'm just going to head down now, and I'm going to have my dinner, and it's going to taste lovely. I think that's probably the most exposed and the most unsure I've ever felt on a mountain. It's strange because we talk a lot about getting out of your comfort zone, pushing yourself, chasing that edge. But there's a difference between being challenged and feeling real fear. And up there, that was real. Not dramatic, not exaggerated. Just that quiet moment where you realise you're not fully in control anymore. And it makes you think. Because when you come back down, when your feet are on safe ground again, you feel it all shift. The pressure drops, your breathing settles, and you realise how much you take that feeling for granted. I love being out here, I always will. But moments like that remind you this isn't a game, and more than anything, it makes you appreciate what you've got waiting for you back home. Sometimes just being safe is everything. We've got to do a bit of scrambling up the anti-clockwise route, past Hell's Kitchen, up the track that way. The bottom part's amazing, it's like all slabbed in, but then you get a bit further up and it's, well, put it a polite word, it's horrible. It's just all loose scree, so it's quite slippy. So when you got tired legs, it's quite hard to get up. It's just absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. We're going to do Glidavard and Glidavac. We don't want to be going down Bristly Ridge, I don't think, today. We've probably done enough exciting things for one day. I think we'll leave it at that. So yeah, just you can see there over me right shoulder. That's the top of Glidavard. Nice and clear, actually. It's been a bit of a funny day, really, today. You know, maybe done some things that I shouldn't have done with the scrambling. Got myself into a bit of a pickle with that. But I'm here telling you the tale. We're going to find our way back down. Glidavac as well, or Glidavac, I should say. All that is the southern part of the Snowdonia National Park that you can see there. There's the A5 continuing on its merry little way towards Llanberis, I think, or Betsy Coed, that way. Well, you can't see Snowdon today, which is a shame, really. I mean, it looks like that cloud's coming in, actually, so what a joy it is. You seeing the top, or me seeing the top today, and you seeing it as well. Glidavac over there in the distance, but I don't think we'll be doing it today. Looking at the time, better off kind of making a move back to the van, I think. Today we've had lots and lots of fun. The anti-clockwise Gledevac, wouldn't recommend it at the moment because of the climb up, but maybe it's because I had tired legs. Maybe that's the reason. But I do it probably the other way around. Been a day of 2 hours today. Tired. Going to sleep well tonight. I could just see Trivan there in the distance. That was a big day on the mountains, that. Lots of fun, lots of scariness. Fun mainly. Father and a son come up from Cornwall just to spend a couple of days at the youth hostel up here in Ogwyn Valley. I mean, that's dedication. Trivan as well with his 11-year-old son. And Bristly Ridge. Can't fault him. Can't fault him at all. I mean, Trivan's looking absolutely amazing under the sunlight. So I'm just going to have to negotiate over this lovely little stream here. I don't want to be in there, but lovely as it is. Let's see if I can do this while I'm talking to you guys. Ooh. Yeah, there's step one. Oh, hang on. There you go. Whoa. Did it. Did it without making himself look stupid. I do that in other ways. So yeah, another wonderful day in Ogwyn Valley. Doesn't fail to disappoint. I mean, it nearly killed me. Yeah, I didn't feel, I got to a point where I just didn't feel safe. It's the first time I've ever felt like that really, since doing this. So that'll be a lesson. I'm going to take that forward. It's gone, nah. I've used this as well, it's a Garmin Edge 1040. It's a biking kind of GPS system, which you can put on my handlebars. Brilliant for out here. You can save a lot of phone charge by not looking at your phone for GPS and stuff like that. So what have I done today? I've done, so far I've done 3,770 foot of elevation. On my legs, that is a lot. My legs have took a punishing today. I will put my feet up when I get in. But yeah, well, thank you again for watching. Subscribe, that'd be awesome. And if you can just like a video or even comment. It's all for the fun of it. It's all for the fun of it.